Good evening. My name is Annie Schwalbe, and I am delighted to be here tonight to tell you about my experiences at Shefa. I am currently a sophomore in the first school in New Jersey and a proud Shefa graduate. Prior to starting school at Shefa, I was receiving a lot of support during the school day. Additionally, I had to meet with tutors outside of school to help me with my reading skills. I felt like I was missing out, required to work harder than my classmates, and I had started to lose confidence in myself. When I was in 4th grade, my parents took me out of my local Jewish day school in New Jersey and switched me to Shefa. I'll be honest, I was not very happy with that decision. I cried on the first day of school and refused to get on the bus. I didn't know what to expect and was upset about being separated from my friends and siblings. However, my parents knew this was the right thing for me to do, so they pushed me to continue and supported me the whole time. I remember all the teachers being so welcoming, caring, and patient with me. Within the first month, I felt really comfortable and was settled in my new school. Although at the time I didn't realize it, this was the best decision my parents ever made for me. Throughout my time at Shefa, I learned so many skills, both academic and social. While my dyslexia diagnosis made it harder for me to learn in school, my time at Shefa helped me to overcome it. My decoding skills quickly improved as I learned strategies like breaking words apart and slowing down my reading pace. Once my decoding started getting better, I was also able to improve my reading comprehension and truly understand what I was reading. With Shefa's writing program, I learned how to construct sentences, generate outlines, and write multi-paragraph essays with ease. Prior to Shefa, I was afraid to ask for help and was uncomfortable approaching teachers. At Shefa, I learned how to advocate for myself and speak up when I needed support. Not only did Shefa teach me how to overcome my learning disability, but it also introduced me to a new community of peers. I live in Englewood, New Jersey, and I'm part of a close-knit modern Orthodox community. At Shefa, I had the privilege of meeting people from a variety of Jewish backgrounds. Since I was surrounded by people who were different from me, I had become much more open-minded and gained a new perspective. Shefa was obviously a place where I learned a tremendous amount of skills, but it was also a place where we had fun, enjoyed school, and I bonded with my classmates. During COVID, the 6th graders were stuck in the basement at 29th Street. We made the best out of it by naming ourselves the Basement Dwellers and creating some cool swag. And who could forget about all the fun trips like Teva, going to Boston, and our 8th grade trip to Israel. And still today, one of my closest friends, Mickey, is someone I met during my time at Shefa, and she is here tonight to support me. Thanks for being here, Mickey. Since my classmates and I all shared the commonality of having a learning disability, it made me feel less alone and helped me to embrace my diagnosis. Not only did my friends help me navigate this experience, but my teachers were always there for me whenever I needed help. I regularly stopped by Maura Kara's office when I needed a break or time to vent. Even though she wasn't my teacher, she played a pivotal role in my growth as a student. Now, as a sophomore in high school, I am eager to prove to my teachers and classmates that I am a successful student who works hard and doesn't let my dyslexia stand in the way. I am not afraid to talk about my learning disability, but I will never use it as an excuse. Recently, I had to write an essay about my greatest accomplishment in life. While many of my classmates wrote about sports championships or an art award, I had something unique to share. In describing my journey with overcoming dyslexia, I was able to reflect on my experiences and identify how my learning disability helped me to become a more thoughtful and driven student. I feel better prepared to study for a test, write essays, and work independently. When I read over the essays that my friends wrote in my 10th grade English class, I often think to myself that my essays are just as good, and some might say even better. I am proud to say that I am able to keep up in grade level and advanced grade level courses and maintain great grades. I particularly like and have been excelling in the sciences and hope to pursue a career in medicine. While some of my classmates require tutoring, I don't have the need for help outside of school. I am proud of my learning journey, and I know I would not be where I am today without the help and support from Shefa teachers and administrators. I am so thankful to have attended Shefa for 5 wonderful years and gained all the skills and strategies in order to be successful. My parents took a risk of sending me to a relatively new school, and I am so grateful that they provided me with the opportunity to grow as a student and a person. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Thank you for joining us this evening to celebrate Shefa. Mazel tov to Mora Kara and Mora Linda on their well-deserved honor. And now I'm excited to share a video about their contributions to Shefa.